Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. With the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will get the first swing of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Wolfpack offense comes out and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Rushes on him. Working that left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This is a designed run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going to try to pop one on the screen. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent, but they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach speak.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Got his man on the outside.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up, way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Catch in the middle, it's Ennis. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're going to run it to the right. Finding open areas. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last...
Breaks into the open.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the Cavaliers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Under fire. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place gonna see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon was anything but dominant today, But the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Grimes. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. To the air. It's Bailey. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The play-action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Run in the red zone, it's Taylor. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Grimes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Pulled down for the tackle. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smothers. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. NC State will pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They'll immediately call timeout. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Rogers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
The Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to throw. Strong, firm tackle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Morris. Thanks to grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Virginia! And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
Breaks the tackle.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Grimes.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the... Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The give from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And the Cavaliers are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Snares it outside. It's Ennis. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to...
He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Morris. It's caught. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Wolfpack will have first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Flips it out on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fitted in the window for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over Central Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. A 1st down for the offense. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple